Hey guys, it's Captain Jack with another layout update. Um, I wanted to show a couple new things I got this weekend, and of course a train running on my layout to prove that they do run, and a couple additions. So let's get started. The first thing I wanted to show was this little scene I've been working on today with the castle tower and the cemetery and the priest, Father Mackenzie, on my layout. This is actually a resin miniature, like collectible kit. A lot of people will get them and put them on their shelves. I actually bought it and I cut a hole in the layout and buried the base of it, so it actually, and then used turf to kind of blend it in. This kind of reminds me of something I saw in Plymouth, England when I was over there. It was like an old Roman medieval tower, and it just had been there forever. And then I've had this fancy fencing for the last 3 years, but never figured out what I was going to do with it. So I'm going to put it in here. I might put a couple small trees in here as well. But I really think it came out really well. So been working on that. I've been wanting to put Castle Ruin on the layout, but I just had to find the right one. And the tower isn't that tall that it overshadows the tower in the park here. So another structure, as you know, I keep getting more and more buildings and changing them around, but I actually picked this one up off eBay for under $2. I couldn't believe it. And they only lived a couple towns over, so I bought it, and then today I just drove over to their house and picked it up, so it saved me like $15 on shipping. But it's alright. It's a little beat up, but it looks pretty good. It fits. There's a corner building here and kind of a corner building here. I had to cut the base off it, which I've been doing to all my buildings because they're on a base, and sometimes the base that comes with them doesn't make any sense. So, but I cut that out. But I'm really happy with these buildings. I've been watching this auction for about 6 days. So, and it came with benches with people on them that I just knocked off. Another addition is the station. I figured out I am going to keep this station, and then I've always been playing around with this building. Show the front of it too. I'm going to make that more like, sort of like a post office to go with my truck here. I'm going to put Royal Mail on there as well, and kind of blend it all this stuff in together. I have this little white fence here. I think I'm going to secure there and make this like the parking lot for the train station, but it just seems kind of barren without a second building there, and I like the opening there because I'll put people in there and packages. So nothing's really changed to these buildings and keeping them pretty much what they are. I've actually moved this out a little bit to make a little alleyway there. Got my other priest here, Father Francis, looking at his Hot Wheels Talbot. But I like the buildings in this order. I say that now, but that could always change as always. Still working on the windmill here, trying to get this secured down and blended in with the scenery, but when that's done, that'll look good. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, and then I'll walk you back to this area here, but I still don't know what I'm going to do with this big open spot here. I think just put trees. A friend of mine gave me this. It is a cereal belt co-op. I live, where I live, the Post cereal and Kellogg cereal factories are in town here, and they're a pretty big part of the economy, and the local train club has named their engines a cereal belt, so they were nice enough to print me off one here. So I just need to find the chassis for this, so but that'll be really cool. So that was really nice of my friends. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make a quick layout update of the layout here. You can see it's actually really coming along. I've been actually running trains on it. Usually I have everything torn up so much that there's glue on the track or paint or whatever, so. But really happy with it. I'm really liking the way it looks. I'm still going to get it sort of cleaned up a little bit more and get some people on it, I think, eventually. And for all my Train Life friends, sorry, as you can see, it's tax time, so we got to pay for this layout somehow. So, thank you very much for watching, and if you have any comments, let me know, and subscribe. Thanks.